Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is JoJo. If you are new here, welcome. I am here to share with you guys our sinking funds and my process for closing them out. This channel shows you guys our family's journey through budgeting with the goal of us attaining financial freedom. We are pretty new to budgeting. I would say we really began working the current system we're on February of last year, and it has really trickled over more than just our financial lives because it's all intermingled, just bringing down the stress level, the tension, knowing where things are going, especially with the crazy year and kind of craziness that is still ongoing. But one of the huge things groundbreaking things I learned from watching budget videos on YouTube is really where I learned how to do a budget was sinking funds. And these are little mini savings accounts with designated purposes for anything. For me, budgeting during 2020, a lot of the sinking funds that I ended up adding categories to came from unbudgeted expenses. And so far, I have not had any unbudgeted. When I first started on this channel, which was June of last year, I had unbudgeted pretty much every week during my weekly check-ins. And I would say the last almost 3 months, we haven't had any unbudgeted. And it's amazing. Not to say that they're not going to happen, but I just feel so much better prepared for them. Okay, so this is my sinking fund sheet for February. These are sheets that I have on my Etsy shop. They are in an 8.5 by 11 size. This one I just make in a more compact size because the current planner I'm in is smaller. I am probably around June, July this year going to be going to the bigger Happy Planner size. But as you can see, I have tons, and I have pre-printed these. So the categories I've added, I've just kind of had to pencil those in because we are on a debt-free journey. I want to save on ink and I want to save on paper because this is cardstock paper. I'm just working with what I already have, and it works fine for me. But today, what we're going to be doing is figuring out what we spent for February and what we're ending with. I am going to pull in my Paycheck budget sheets because that is where, let me move this cute little guy to the side. This is where during my weekly check-ins, I have a transaction log, which let me see if I can find one. I just did my weekly check-in yesterday, but I have my transaction log with this category section over here, and this category can address income, bills, variable expenses, and sinking fund transactions. And then I just highlight to color code. So sinking funds for me, which I need to check some off, is highlighted, the checkbox section is highlighted in blue. And during my weekly check-in, I pull that information into this little table over here. The 2 Paycheck budget sheets I'm going to be using, which these are sheets that are also available on my shop. They're kind of like a one-stop shop for your budget. Because for me, I like having sheets that have different information gathering pieces, but I want one central location to pull that information into that I can come look at a glance. So there's income, fixed, variable expenses, sinking funds, cash flow, debt, all that good stuff. But the Paycheck budget sheets I'm using are my Paycheck 3, because my husband and I get paid bi-weekly, and January was a magic month for us, but that paycheck fell more into February than it did January, and it covered expenses from the 29th of January until February 11th, and then Paycheck 1, which I just closed out yesterday, it covered expenses from the 12th until the 25th. So this was my best capture of sinking fund transactions for February, using these weekly check-in sheets. And this is where I've been keeping track of those. But I will be writing this down in kind of more what the totals were for each category on this sheet today. I'm gonna get you guys zoomed in and we'll start writing stuff down. Okay, so now I have you guys zoomed in. I don't know about you guys, but I watch YouTube videos on my cell phone, so I really love it. I enjoy it when they're zoomed right in. I can see all the nitty-gritty details. So here we are. You guys can see everything. First up, we have home maintenance. We did not spend anything, nothing for the HOA. And our timeshare, that did come out, and this is more of kind of a clubhouse membership. That was for $466. And I'll come back and just tally up at the end the totals. Let's see, so Prime, that did not come out. That had just recently come out during January. Waste management, our garbage is quarterly, and that did come out. It was for $83.07. Clothes for the kids, I have 3 kids, so this category gets hit hard all the time. That was for $52.73. Gifts and holidays, we just had Valentine's Day. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like after Christmas is done, there's still so many other things happening. Like for our family, we have a lot of birthdays. The first 4 months after, so from January until April, is birthdays, and then you have Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, all of that stuff where you're celebrating, buying food, Super Bowl. Yeah, it's just like the spending. My head just is spinning from all the spending. Let's see, so then gifts and holidays, we had spent $238.62. Christmas, that of course we did not spend anything. Vacation, we did not spend anything. This car maintenance, this was actually money pulled to pay off my last student loan, or pay that down so I could switch it over to my HELOC with a nice even number. We're using the Velocity banking strategy for that, because my student loan, it's not a federal loan. It's still this whole time been accruing interest, had its minimum payment due, and it was an amortized interest loan, and the interest I was paying on it was ridiculous, and I just had enough. I said, we're going to kick our Velocity banking strategy into hyperspace and cut that tie with that lender, and I feel so good having made that decision. But we pulled $841.61 from car maintenance to cover that. Tags were not due. The water park is not. Norton, our security, that did come out, so $130 there. School pictures, no. Family pictures, no. Extracurricular, my kids have been signed up for t-ball and softball, so that was $163 there. Back to school, no. Certifications, I did have a professional license. Where is that one? Let me see. That one should have been on here. Let me see where I wrote that. Oh, there it is. Okay. So that was for $31. Let's see. And then pets, we had spent a lot here. If you watched yesterday's video, then you heard the sad news about our oldest dog, Lily, that we had to put down. But having this sinking fund, you guys, like I felt like we were able to at least give her a peaceful passing and be able to commemorate her the way that we want to, without having to worry about finances, which does help a lot. Let's see, next, I have these all on an Excel spreadsheet, so let me just scroll down here. Okay, that's pets. And then Costco, no. My travel card, no. Gaming, that we did have some subscriptions. This is for the Xbox and PlayStation that my husband and my oldest have. It was $41.25. Haircuts is Not anything electronics. I got a new wireless mouse, so that was for $12.88 from that sinking fund. ABC mouse did not come out. My face, I added, let me grab my green. So this, my face category and dad bod category is whatever money my husband and I have left over from the $80 allowance that we give ourselves every 2 weeks. Whatever money's left over gets rolled into this category, this sinking fund category for more expensive purchases. I've used it on anywhere from Latisse eyelash serum to brunch out with a girlfriend, or if I want to go on a spa day or take one of my friends out for lunch for their birthday and I don't want to dip into this birthday gift sinking fund, I can use the my face category. It can be used for whatever we want to use it for. And my husband, he has a whopping 42 cents. And the student loan, that we had added $355.38 and then pulled everything to finish transferring to finish that pay down. I'll link the video where I discuss more about paying off that student loan with our HELOC, how I use the sinking fund, all that fun stuff. Let's see, but first my face, I did not spend anything from there. My husband spent $25.40 from his. And then the student loan, we pulled everything out of this bad boy. It was $1,871.09. Then coming down here at the bottom, we added a total of $2,478.73. We utilized $2,639.13. I'll go and add, subtract, and put all these totals here later, but when you add, subtract, what you're left with is $5,293.87. This money used to be in a checking account, but since we started the Velocity Banking strategy, it just sits in our HELOC, and I just track it. It's not tangible money that's in an envelope or anything, or a number that the bank is seeing that I can go and see. It's just me tracking it, and it's all allocated. So it's kind of serving a dual purpose. So that makes it to where there is $5,000 less that the bank can charge me interest on for the money that I still owe on my student loan, which was paid off with my HELOC. Yeah, so that's a mouthful, but that is where we, what categories we used of sinking funds for February. Next, what I'll do is just transcribe these ending balances. Actually, let me go write those down and I'll come back and close out this video with you guys. All right, so here we are back. Some time has spanned. I guess it's the magic of filming, but I had to go to my daughter's parent-teacher conference, run and get groceries, a whole, most of the day has passed, but here we are back. So the lighting may be quite a bit different, but I've gone ahead and put in what the ending balances are to total this ending of $5,293.87. I did also want to let you guys know, for gifts and holidays, our vacation fund is getting nice and thick. So we normally contribute $130 to that. But I had just bumped up, I transferred it to the gifts and holidays and made it like an extra $100 over to gifts and holidays. So this should actually be $230.81. But that is going to wrap up this video. I'm gonna go get started on dinner. We are having chicken and dumplings in the Instapot. If I can remember, I will try to post that on my Instagram. I'll usually share with you guys there a picture of the meal and the recipe, but that's linked in the description box below as well if you want to check out my Instagram. But thank you all so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I hope you have a lovely week. I'm going to be posting tomorrow an overview of my Paycheck 2 budget forecast for February to see where that money's planned to go. But I'll see y'all later. Bye.